Alright, if you've seen any of the videos so far, you've been able to tell that the Nomad is extremely versatile, and we want to keep just doing videos showing the total versatility of the pack. And for this video, we're going to go over putting the rambling rifle, or just pretend it's a standard rifle, whatever the case may be, using the ultralight Cradle, attaching the camp bag to it, as well as the grab it. So ideally you're going in at night, you don't need the gun, you don't want to use the scabbard. You also have a camp bag full of whatever 4,800 cubic inches of gear for 5 days, and how those would all work together. So first thing you're going to need to do is, you've got a couple options with the long hunter lid. You can either extend it above the barrel or detach it and run it on the other side of the barrel. For this case, we're going to go ahead and just run it standard and extend it a little bit. So I'm just going to take a guess of how far I need to extend that. Take the rifle, we're going to make sure I'm not going to shoot myself here, and stick that in the cradle. And then got a few weapons here. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess that I don't want it that high. I'm going to run it a little bit lower. So flip the lever. I'll run it somewhere in there. So as you can see, the barrel, this is where you kind of have to take your own guess on if you're going to want to loosen the lid and then run it on the other side of the barrel, or if you're going to run it and kind of topple it. I'm going to leave it loose for now. Now, the one thing, there is a little bit of plastic buckles back here, things like that. If you're worried about your rifle, you'll definitely want to put a jacket on the back side of this. But for right now, this is going to be fine. Now, I'm going to want to take, to grab it, if I'm going to, planning on killing any game. And this is, the grab it allows, gives you the option of extending it away or towards the closer to the pack. So I'm going to do that and try to get it where you guys can see it. So thread it through just like normal. Nothing different. The only difference that's going to be is the depth of the grab it between the frame and the actual grab it itself. So, I don't know, somewhere right in there looks good to me. Yep. Now I'm going to take the camp bag, go ahead and extend. And we have videos on the camp bags and the grab it and all that stuff, but I'm going to extend these straps up because I want to carry this basically where the bottom of the camp bag is, at the bottom of the frame. Now, this is just sleeping bags and stuff, so you'll have to stay cognizant of what you're pressing against what, but in this case I can set it right down on top. I'm hooking the K connectors into the top of the Nomad itself. I've got it about at the bottom. I'm going to raise it up just a hair. So now I've got my rifle protected from my back against the actual Nomad. Got the camp bag over it. I've got the lid, or the grab it. I'm going to attach that to the lid. So now we buckle the wings together. Something like that anyway. And then I've got the lid, and I'm going to go ahead, and I think I am going to run it in front of the, turn this to the side. I'm going to run the lid in front of the barrel. So I'm going to reconnect it over here And once you get the hang of this, obviously I'm doing it step by step. I've done this about 1,000,000 times, so it'd obviously be quicker for me because I know what I want to do with it. Okay, I got that attached. Now I just need to tighten it up. And then reef down on that. What that does is basically pushes that barrel against the, or pushes the long hunter lid against the barrel. So there you have it. I'm going to scoot the table out just a little bit and put this on so you guys can see what it looks like. You see the rifles right there. Should give you a decent idea of what it'll look like. So this is the bikini frame to grab it, the Nomad, the camp bag, and the long hunter lid. I got plenty of shoulder lift here. The barrel, if I really lean my head back, I guess I can find it, but in general it's quite a bit of ways from the back of my head. And then of course this here, I got plenty of room. It's not going to hit me, as goofy as that just looked with me leaning forward. And I can raise my legs up, and I have to really extend them to hit anything as far as the butt of the gun goes. And then I can also use that cradle on a day-to-day, basis when I'm hunting, in the means of, if I don't want to carry it in the standard gun bear or going up a cliff or whatever, that thing doesn't weigh anything. You just throw it in the middle of the bat wings, button the bat wings up, I'm good to go. So the Nomad setup right now obviously is for on the way in. You can use all of these things on a day-to-day basis, drop some of them, whatever you need to do on a backpack.